somewhere down the line, a leader can make out the spark in the youth. That sort of vision Devaraj Urs had. So he must have had a tremendous amount of effect in your life.
Yeah, he was a great man. He was living on 11th Cross, Malleshwaram. I was in my brother's house. My eldest brother and sister-in-law is there who took care of me. We are from a very ordinary family, middle class family. We were living in 7th Cross of Swimming Pool Extension, which is less than a kilometer from Devaraj Urs' house. After this first meeting, it so happened, I was going to him. I was impressed and not trying to be very elaborative. This happened in 69. 70, I became a candidate of the Congress party to contest the Bangalore City Corporation elections from Malleshwaram.
Oh, okay.
It's very interesting. Devaraj Urs was living in Malleshwaram. They were hoping for somebody to come to Congress. It was manipulated that he wouldn't come.
Okay.
Till the last day of the nominations. There was one more day left. The preceding day was a Sunday, Monday was the last day. So dead of night on Sunday, late Devaraj Urs accompanied by Sri Aziz Seth. Aziz Seth was on wheels. Devaraj Urs was sitting next to him. I don't know how they traced my house, my brother's house rather. So that gunman came and said, "Sir, you are being called, they are waiting for you." I was shocked, they're great people. It was a middle class locality. I just rushed down. Humorously, as he said, "Hey, put your signature here." They had traced out that my name was in the voters list. They had to field a candidate. Otherwise, they would take a message to Delhi telling that Devaraj Urs is incapable of fielding a candidate from the area where he is residing.
Yeah.
So this is how misfortune plays.
As the podcast continues, we'll come to know whether it's really misfortune.
And the rest is all left to you. And I got stuck into it. Probably there was a chance for me to come out of it had not this happened.
Correct.
And it so happened.
You never looked back after that?
No. He became the chief minister. And again, he became the chief minister in 78. When unfortunate development took place, differences arose between Mr. Devaraj Urs and late Indira Gandhi. We were committed to both of them.
Correct.
We had got elected in Indira Gandhi's name. She was out of office. We had to be with her. But Devaraj Urs was down with a very peculiar ailment. They called it herpes, but herpes generally doesn't do that harm. It was not certain whether he would survive. So look at the dilemma into which we were pushed.
Absolutely, very
Either
tough.
to go with Indira Gandhi, in whose name we had won the elections, or to be with a man who had identified me, who had allowed me to grow, and who was likely to die. So more emotionally, I chose to be with Devaraj Urs. And very quickly, the parliament elections came and Devaraj Urs was wiped out. And of course, many people who are after career, they chose to go with Indira Gandhi, but I prefer to remain with Devaraj Urs.
So value-based from those days.
I don't know whether it's value-based or emotional-based.
Okay.
When all powerful people decided to desert him and go, who had taken all advantages from him, my conscience told me, no, be with this man. Then things became very intense. I was elected to House in 78 and 80, he lost the office. I was in a very bad position. And I thought, I have no political future, and it has all come to a close. It was like Solomon Grundy's poem.
Yeah.
So we had decided that I should leave the country and go, and a friend of mine had helped me to go and get a job in US.
Oh my God. Okay.
It went so far very quietly that I had even managed to get my visa. I had to go and see him and take his blessings. It was an afternoon. He was still living in Balbrui. So he got up from the midst of his sleep, and I think sleep was over, nap was over. He asked me, why? Why do you look dull? Said, you are anyway out of office. I have stood by you till this minute. And I have some serious problems. I think best thing for me is to
Migrate.
leave the country and go. I've got a job, I'll take care of myself. That is a majestic person. Oh my God, you can't imagine. He just his two shoulders like this and put it on, both his arms and put it on my shoulders. For a minute I felt two steel girders were being placed on my shoulders. Tears were rolling down his eyes. He said, I have none to speak about me henceforth. My conscience, my intuition tells me, you would do it. You can't go. You curse me for what happens to you. But please don't go. And he tore off the papers.
My God, okay.
The rest, I don't think I should waste your time. Very valuable.
No, probably he must have seen that spark in you wherein you would probably carry the ideals of what he stood for. And
I don't know. Two things happened simultaneously. In the private life, my brother and sister-in-law, the whole family, who were hoping a lot from me, as I was a good student, were disappointed that I got into politics. It was not our cup of tea. But I was keeping my leader, who was deprived of everything, I was keeping him happy. Two things were happening in my life simultaneously. And the materialist world outside, my colleagues, my friends, my political associates, they thought I'm taking an idiotic decision
wasting your
to
time.
go with a man
Who's lost.
who has outlived his utility. And I have no caste. I don't have money with me. Where will this fellow end up? Has he gone mad? So from there to here.
Do subscribe. V6 Digital.